Hi everyone, I hope you're doing very, very good. I've been having a bit of a shufty around moving stuff, and in the process of moving stuff, I've been thinking right back at about 1975. Thank you for the reminder. And how I was feeling during that time, even I was 12 years of age and that. You still think about things, don't you? Even at 12, it's not all thinking about girls all the time. You sometimes think about important issues. Now, I was just pondering with the idea that if you ask somebody back in 1975, a mature brother, if you think the system will still be going in 1980, you probably would have got the same answer, and that was no chance. No chance. We'll be well into the new system. So you could ask them today, couldn't you, the same question. Do you think that this system will still be going by the year 2030? And I reckon you'll get a similar response. They'll probably say, absolutely no way. Not a chance. But you never know, do you? You just never know, because of the time difference between a human being and a spirit creature. Everything seems like a long, drawn-out, epic affair to humans, whereas to God it's just a flick of a switch in time, as quick as that. I've always failed to get my head round that, and so I've always been one of these people that try and hurry things on, believing that time is just running out. There just isn't enough time to accomplish the many, many difficult things that you need to do. But you just don't get that, do you, in the heavenly realm? I mean, is time even a concept in the heavens? I mean, when they sit down to have maybe discourse with the Heavenly Father and Jesus Christ, are they given in a human way? Are they given sort of an instruction to be there by blah blah certain time, the way that we govern our lives by? If time only means something to human beings, us, and it means nothing to a spirit creature, then why does the Bible talk about appointed time? Is an appointed time different from the earthly concept of time? I mean, we think of an appointed time as something that has been prophesied or decreed, which has later fulfillment. And I've just been thinking a lot about that. Appointed time. Surely an appointed time in our eyes is something that we have to identify with. We have to see something within that time period that tells us that this has to be that appointed time that the scriptures were referring to, because this is occurring and that's occurring. So is that the appointed time? And that's what I'm going to leave you with. So time, in a nutshell, time means quite a lot to a human being. An awful lot. He bases his whole life off time. He gets married, and that's off time. He has to book a reception. So everything is revolving round a calendar, and that's the way it is with humans. But does the heavenly realm have any viewpoint or any structure where they would have to live their lives in a time zone factor, even though it is something that we can't understand as humans? And the only clue that I can get from that is the appointed time in the Bible. That's the only mention of it that makes me feel that they must have some way of knowing the nearness themselves, just as we do, if we're looking out for those signs of the times. Then we are looking out and seeing those signs, and that is telling us that God's appointed time, that his designated time, is getting near. And what Jesus Christ spoke about with the apostles and what to look out for is getting near. Yeah, it's an interesting subject. I just was thinking about it just the other day, and I thought, I wonder if anybody can help me out here, because I think it's important to me that I understand that an appointed time is not set by a human hand. I think that is the main point. A human hand doesn't set an appointed time for biblical events to occur. A human hand sets human events, and only human events, and all those human events are always subject to failure. But an appointed time set by a heavenly creature or by the Creator cannot have failure attached to it the way an appointed time set by a human is likely to have, if you understand what I mean. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now. I'm having a lovely cup of coffee. I've taken down that horrible green. I don't need any more than one green screen. I've got one upstairs which is really good. It's 3 meters wide, and it's a lot taller than me. It's about 7 foot. So anyway, it'll incorporate any green screen work I need to do. But down here, I just want to be able to sit behind my bar, do some video editing, and chat to you, get your opinion on different things. And today, I'm asking you about the concept of time in relation to humans and how they set boundaries in time against what the heavenly realm would consider to be a time in which they would base their judicial decisions and actions. Thank you.